Hello, welcome to Amore and Nana Fun Times channel. I'm having a great day, and if I'm having a great day, you should be having a great day. So let's have some fun. I'm Nana, and today is story time. I'm going to be talking about devotees. Now, a devotee is a person, like a person with a disability. And today I'm talking about devotee date number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm talking about devotee date number 4. I'm going to call him Mr. G. Okay? Okay, so that's what I want to talk about. Devotee date number 4, Mr. G. Now, I had my first leg amputation at the time, and my baby sister called herself hooking me up with a guy friend that she knows. Now, she was a nurse at the time, and she was taking care of this elderly lady who was a patient of hers. And she had a son, Mr. G. And Mr. G and her, my sister, became very good friends. And one day he asked her, "Hey, I'm so lonely. Do you have or do you know anybody or friend or, someone that's nice that I can talk to?" And first, right off the dome, she thought about me because I'm single. She knew that I've been single for many, many years. So she told him about me. So he knew that I had an amputation up front because my sister had already informed him, Mr. G, of my disability. So he was like, yeah, I am a devotee. So she gave him my number. They were in a car one day and she gave him my number. She was like, "Okay, sis, I gave, Mr. G your number. He gonna call you." I'm like, "Really? You kind of made me sound thirsty giving this man." Said, "I don't know my number." Well, no, I described him. I don't know Mr. G for many, years, and his mom, he's real sweet. He take care of his mom and everything. And yeah, he real nice and everything. And I'm like, "Oh my gosh. Yeah, y'all will be good for each other." Yeah, okay. Y'all, what the 45 is this? So anyway, he called me that day and we talked on the phone and everything. He's older than I am, and it doesn't matter the age, whether they're old or young. They're going to do what they want to do. They have their own ideas or whatever, whatever. So age is never minded to me. It's the heart. Like I said, it's the heart that counts. So like I said, it's the heart that counts. So anyway, we talked on the phone for many days and stuff. He used to call me every day, and he has such a soft, silky voice. If you can understand that, very soft, and he was very soft. He was telling me that his brother was a pastor and all of that good stuff, and he go to church and he have a personal relationship with God and everything. I mean, we were really getting along. And at the time, I was staying with my mom, and he was like, "Well, can I come over to your house?" I'm like, "Well, I don't know." At that time, I explained to him that I lost everything, that I was living back at home with my mom. And he was like, "You don't think she mind?" So I said, "Okay, come on over." And he asked me, was I hungry? I wasn't hungry at the time. He asked me, what did I drink? So I told him to, bring me a Sprite. So he did. And he asked me what type of candy did I like. And I told him that I like apple, banana, and strawberry Laffy Taffies. So he even brought some of those. And I thought that was, real nice for him to do. So he came with this bag and was like, I opened the door and, I stood up. I'm 6'3". So when I stood at the door, he was like, dang, you a tall drink of water that I want to swallow on down. I was like, what the 45? I mean, that cracked me up. I mean, I laughed so loud. My mama came running. She was like, everything okay? I was like, yes, ma'am. I'm like, mama, this man just said this joke to me or this comment to me and just cracked me up. She said, I love to hear you laugh. And when I laugh, my mother always says she loves to hear me laugh. You know, so I laughed about it and we really had a good time. I mean, we sat and we talked. We talked about his mom, my mom, you know, him helping his mom with her disability. We talked about my disability and we were open. We were open books. He asked me questions and I asked him questions. It was real. And we had a good relationship, you know, again, you know. So he was like, well, you know, I'm a gentleman. I'm going to end this night, but I would like to see you tomorrow. So I'm like, okay, sure. So he laughed. Mom was like, girl, what's going on? Hey, you like whatever, you know? I'm like, Mama, you know, he okay. He's talking real nice and everything. So I called one of my friend girl. I was like, girl, I bet this so Mr. G. And she was, you know, was asking me different questions and stuff. You know, the girl talks. So we talked and everything. And she was like, well, I mean, what's going on? I'm like, well, you know, he has potential. I hope he still stay in the same gentlemanly way. So the next night, he brought me another Sprite, the more Laffy Taffy. I didn't ask him for it. He just did. And I'm like, thank you, Mr. G. And he was like, anything for you, sweetheart. This is just a token of my appreciation. And he kissed me on my hand again. You know, this is date number 4, okay? So he was like, I want to take you out. He was like, what's your favorite dinner? I was like, crab legs. You know, the other guy said, you know, it was too expensive. He was like, all right, bet, I'm going to take you. And I'm like, for real? He was like, yeah. I was like, well, you know, I walk with a walker or a lady. He said, I have no problem with that. So the next day I got myself together, got myself all dolled up, got my rollator. He came and I opened up the door. I asked him to hold the door for me. I don't know what's wrong with men holding doors or whatever. So I asked him to hold the door for me, and he did. And we walked to his vehicle, and I stood there. And he got in, and I stood there. He turned on the music, was listening, and I stood there. He looked at me. He said, Blondie, what's wrong? Why you not getting in my vehicle? I said, you have to come and open up my door. He said, oh, for real? I said, yeah, I'm old school. I believe in gentlemen pulling out a chair and open a door for a woman. I don't care if she's a friend, somebody you just met, your mama, your sister, your auntie, whatever. Open up that door. Pull out that chair. Show some respect. So he came. He opened up that door. He closed my door and everything. I said, thank you. What a gentleman. How you doing? Treat me like a lady. So we got, you know, he closed the door and everything. He got back in, and we talked all the way in to pull out my chair. He got my message. He pulled out my chair. I said, thank you. He looked at the menu and said, what would you like? I said, crab legs. He was like, won't you try this lobster tail? I was like, oh, I don't like lobster. He said, have you ever tried it? I said, no. He said, well, how you know you don't like it? I said, just by looking at it. He was like, when I order mine, I want you to taste it, because if you taste mine, you're going to want something too. So I said, okay. So I ordered my crab legs. He ordered his lobster tail. You know, he cracked it open, put some lemon and butter on it. He was like, taste it. I was skeptical at first to taste it. But guys, I tasted that lobster and I fell in love with it. It was delicioso. I was like, what the 45 is this? It was delicious. Let me tell you, looks can be deceiving. When it comes to food, when it comes to people, looks can be deceiving. Don't knock it until you try it. That lobster was delicious. I ordered me one. I ate it. Oh, it was delicious. It was the bomb. I'm in love with lobster now. But it has to be cooked well. I don't want it tough. I want it with lemon and butter. It was delicious. So we sat there and we talked and we ate our dinner and everything. And he took me home, and he didn't go in this time. And he said it was late. He was tired. So he went home and he called me when he got home. And it was really good. Wow. We talked for a month, every 3 days, every 4 days, every week, you know. I would talk to him, and, you know, while he's taking care of his mom, I talked to his mom, I talked to his sister, and I mean, we really, really had a good time. But then it came to many months after that, he was ready for intimacy. Once again, I was not ready for that. You know what? When it comes to intimacy, I'm not the type of woman that do all that. I know, even though I have a child, and of course I had to have some intimacy to have a child, but as I renewed myself in Christ, I wanted to do better. When you know better, you do better. I wanted to do better for myself. So I call myself a born again virgin. Yes, you heard what I said. A born again version. And I'm not giving myself away like that. You have to earn me. You have to fall. Your love for me has to be so deep into Christ that you have to find him in order to get me. But I want to take my time. I'm not taking no leaps and bounds and stuff. I'm taking baby steps. A snail, he goes slow, but he'll run that waist every time. To anything. And because, again, I didn't want to be intimate with him, he started to drift off. He started calling me less and less and less. I'm like, what is going on with Mr. G? I'll call him, oh, I'm busy taking care of my mom. I'll call him 2 hours later, oh, I'm busy taking care of my mom. I'll call you back. And it never was like that before. Even when he was taking care of his mom, he'll have me on speakerphone and didn't even want me to sleep. I mean, I would fall asleep. He would fall asleep talking to me. I'm like, Mr. G, let me let you go. No, I'm up, but I hear him snoring. I mean, it was to the point that he didn't want to get off the phone with me. But now, since I don't want to be intimate with you, now it's changed. Now it's like less and less phone calls, less and less coming over. So I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. Date number 4 from my sister is a fail. Okay. Please like, subscribe, view, share this video. Give this video a thumbs up. Let me know what you guys want to see or hear next. This is a family channel, so we talk about anything and everything. I mean, challenges, story time with dolls, story time, adults. I mean, challenges, jokes, whatever it is here on our family channel. I want to thank you guys for watching. And I want to say I'm grateful to be on the wake up list. I thank the Lord for bringing me so much bliss. And I want to say this is my 4th failed date of devotee dating. Somebody who likes me but wants to be intimate with me right away. Devotee love. My legs and feet may be gone, but my mind ain't. I lost some memory doing, oh, look at me. I lost some memory doing the hyperbaric chambers, but you lose that much to where I'm so vulnerable that I'm going to give in to you. I know who I am, and I know whose I am. Okay, so I want to say I love you guys, and as always, be wonderfully blessed by our King on today. I love you, family. Until next time. Okay? What the 45? See you guys.